these three girls should be able to handle the magical beast well. But that is very strange that the magical beast has been able to get through all of Tempest's defenses. So is someone letting things into Tempest? Or are the monsters just becoming smarter? That's what I want to know. Like, is there an evil mastermind trying to take down Tempest on Christmas? Also, that was a pretty cute animation, her just looking around, I guess, at the ornaments and seeing all the sparkling lights. Standoff, Part 1. I've returned.
Hi.
Welcome back. You're earlier than I'd expected. Yeah, there weren't just bull deer there. A magical beast came near us. Is that so? How unusual. Anyway, tell us about Christmas presents. I like how they had to fight for their lives, kind of. I mean, it probably wasn't that hard of a fight, but they're like, forget that. Let's just talk about Christmas presents, because I want to give something to Benimaru. Okay then, now it's my turn to explain. Tell me what Lord Benimaru wants. I need to know that at all cost.
Hi.
Do please tell me as well. I'd love to know what Master Soy wants. Please tell me too, Karobe. I really am never gonna get tired of this gag of her just being in the attic. But it is kind of weird that she stays in the attic when these guys go out to leave to go do some other task. Like, does she not come down for a little bit just so she can, like, get some food or at least talk to the other, like, teachers a little bit? Young Master and Soy, huh? They're both mighty warriors, so I think they'd be happy to receive a new weapon. A new weapon? That's a bit troubling. Yeah, because that requires an entire skill set to make. You need to be a blacksmith to be able to make that. I don't think they got time to learn how to be a blacksmith during Christmas or Christmas Eve to Christmas. Why's that? Well, no matter how hard we tried, we would never be able to make a weapon as good as one of yours, Sir Karobe. Yeah, and I don't think anyone would be interested in a blunt sword. I wouldn't say that. As long as you pour your heart and soul into a weapon, it'll surely be cherished by its owner, even if it does end up being blunt. I hope so. Now, when you say weapons, what kind of weapons would they want exactly? I mean, Benimaru uses a katana. Soy uses knives / short swords. So those are his weapons, unless he's changed. But I'm pretty sure it's still short swords / kinda knife-ish weapons. Let's see. They both got long swords already. So I think that a small, pocketable dagger for emergencies would come in handy. So would they ever use a small dagger? I could see Soy using it, but I can't imagine Benimaru using a small dagger. Maybe if he is disarmed, he would pull it out. But I would think he would rather want to use magic, or even his fist.
Hi.
So, something smaller than a short sword. That's right. It'd be the perfect size for a gift too. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Besides, Aren't ornamental daggers used in weddings and stuff? Okay, now he's starting to get their ideas flowing. Because aren't ornamental daggers used in weddings and stuff? So they're gonna be like, oh, I'll give him this gift so then when it's our wedding, he'll use it there, or something like that. Yep, there. They are! I didn't know that! Oops! That was a custom from my previous life! I've heard that's a custom in some other country. I've never heard of that custom before. Lady Hinata mentioned that Demon Lord Rimuru was an Otherworlder, so maybe it's a custom from his previous world. In that case, maybe Lady Hinata also knows of this custom. Well, if it's that important, then I'd better do my very best. Best of luck! Even if the dagger doesn't end up seeing combat, it could always be used in other ways, like as a splendid display piece, or whatnot. But doesn't forging blades take a long time? Will we really be able to complete them before Christmas? Then how about you try fixing up some of the failed experiments we have in the workshop? In that case, we might be able to manage. A failed experiment made by Karobe? I'd imagine they would already qualify as rare class equipment. Still, it'll take much more time than making grease and cooking. I'll help out as well. So why don't you start working on the blade portion first? Okay. Ah, it sure is the springtime of your lives, even though it's winter. I want to hear about everyone's love stories. I'm not in love or anything. Love, huh? Oh yeah, that reminds me. There are these mushrooms that sometimes sprout in the forest that work as love potions. Wouldn't it be quicker if you just sprinkled some in your love interest's food? Walk! You can't mention that! Everyone, forget about what he just said. Too little too late! I just love how they got so serious once they heard, oh, there's an easy way to make our love interest love us, even though that's cheating. And we can feel your aura leaking out from the attic! Oh my god, even Soka's energy just went up. You know, someone that's part of the information and stealth unit, you think she would already know about these? Like, since this could be a potential danger, if any of the members from Tempest fell in love suddenly to an enemy faction, or a random ally that was trying to use Tempest for some benefit. I know it's wrong to manipulate the person you love with a potion, but what if I don't use it, and that girl does instead? Father once told me. I must warn you, Memoji. My training is as harsh as it gets. Yes. But if you overcome my challenges, you will surely win Benimaru's heart. Okay. I have to be both mentally and physically strong, or else Lord Benimaru would never fall for someone like me. But still. What if Albus uses the love potion on him knowing that I wouldn't take advantage of it? No matter how much I may love him, a holy knight should never drug someone. But what if someone else were to do so? I'm sure there are many other women who are in love with Master Soy. Oh, what do I do? They'd probably figure out if it was me if I used the potion. Whoever the victim falls in love with is gonna be suspect number 1 in the investigation, if the love is too dramatic and sudden. Anyway, let's forget all that nonsense Kava was spouting. Why don't we hurry up and head to the workshop? Forging a blade won't be an easy task, even with the help of a professional. You're right. You're all so easy to read! I wonder what kind of blades it's even gonna make. Like, I know we're not gonna see the blades because this is a story event and they really don't show the weapons. But it'd be kind of cool to see, like, if the blades were Christmas themed or something else. Like, one's a red themed blade, and the other one is kind of bluish, kind of like, what's her name's colors. Like her colors right there. Like, one's having a red Christmas, one's having a blue Christmas. But then again, there is Albus and there is Momoji, so it's kind of hard to say, like, how theirs would be different. Just attack with these four. Yep. Rival Reconciliation, Part 1. Woo! What do you think, Sir Karobe? Mine's the finest blade of them all, right?
Hi.
I worked really hard on mine too.
Hi.
Me too. I see, so she stopped hiding in the attic or in the shadows and is now fully into the competition. Is someone gonna say something like, "Oh, when did you get here, Soka?" Who's this sudden participant aiming for? Please don't let it be Master Soy. Well, I see. She needs to focus up her skills more. A holy knight couldn't detect a, I guess, ninja, spy, whatever you want to call Soka. But then I guess that's also a testament to Soka's ability to hiding from a knight. And possibly everyone else? We have to see if everyone else knew. But at least Ridis didn't know. All 4 of your blades are fine blades. Each possess its own quality. And just as I expected, there seems to be no difference in their sharpness. So it's a draw. Ugh. However, a sword isn't defined solely by the finish of its blade. There's more to it. You would think Soka and Ridis would know this, considering they both use swords. Soka uses short swords and Ridis uses, I guess, normal swords, and probably some other short swords. But I would imagine mostly long swords and medium swords. Oh, like the string you wrap around the handle. Yeah, I guess. I mean, do they usually always put strings around their swords? I guess that is something that I see in, like, anime stuff, where they usually have a rope or string or some kind of bandage around. But I thought he was more of talking about the handle and the guard. That's right. Even though it's a small blade, you still need to wrap the handle many times to create a good grip. Otherwise, it's no good as a weapon of self-defense. Since the handle is so short, it will be a little difficult to wrap the string neatly. That being said, there's still enough space for you to get creative with it. So what color of string do you want to use?
Hi.
Red, of course.
Hi.
Then I'll have blue.
そんな。
Wait, is she gonna give hers to Master Soy too? No, I shouldn't assume that with just her choice of color. Yep, she didn't know about Soka's love for Soy, or that I guess she was wanting to be in the competition too. So I guess that kind of tells how good Soka is at hiding her presence, that these guys didn't know. Or at least Ridis didn't know. A holy knight, which should be pretty skilled, wasn't able to pick up on this ninja. Sure, I've got both red and blue strings, so feel free to use them. It takes a lot of concentration to neatly wrap a string around the handle. While you're at it, I'll finish up the sheaths. Thanks! Okay, gotta focus now. Eek! Where did they come from?
ちょっと。
I can't focus at all!
うーん。
There seems to be quite a commotion outside.
ええ。
Let's go take a look.
なんですって。
There are magical beasts everywhere. But why?
え？
I don't know either. Raphael, do you know?
はい。
Answer. It seems that they have inhaled spores of a certain mushroom-shaped magical beast. These spores are typically used as ingredients for love potions, and ingesting them has stimulated the beast's courtship behavior and instinct to expand their territory. I see. Their current territory would be too small if they found a partner and had to raise an infant, huh?
ぜ。
Affirmative. In addition.
ふむ。
I see. Interesting. I wonder if these things are gonna try and mate, and so Rimuru wants to get rid of them before people have to start seeing them mate everywhere, on top of Tempest, around Tempest, and stuff like that.
なあ。
Sorry to interrupt your work.
ええ。
Not at all, great Rimuru. Please allow me to help protect the evacuees.
ああ。
Yeah, about that. It was all due to... I'm guessing he's gonna stop himself before saying the mushroom or potentially love potion part. I'm going to take them down and show Lord Benimaru just how strong I am.
え？
Actually...
はい。
What kind of holy knight would I be if I wasn't the first to take action?
ええ。
We just finished forging these blades. This will be a good opportunity to see how well we've sharpened them.
ふう。
Sigh. Alright, fine then. Focus mainly on taking down the bird-like magical beast, okay?
なるほど。
They're going to be ingredients for the Christmas dinner, right? Understood.
相手になるわ。
This will be a contest, Albus. Let's see which one of us has the better sword skills. Bring it on. Just be careful not to chip that blade you just finished making. As if my blade would ever be that weak! Ha! I like how she says that, but then brings out some kind of staff or mace kind of weapon. Like, what is that? I'm guessing it's supposed to be a staff, because Memoji uses magic, and she really doesn't do any physical attacks from what we've seen yet in the anime, or at least in this game.
すごいでしょ。
See that? That's how swift my haze style is.
えい。
I'll admit that you've got quick, sharp moves, but ha! Fighting isn't just about wielding melee weapons. My specialty is inflicting status abnormalities in a strategic way.
ああ。
That was pretty good. Ouch.
Hi.
Oh, let me heal you. Wow, that's incredible. It doesn't hurt at all.
これは
That was quick. She cast that healing magic in one smooth motion.
や
Go back to the forest. Undyne. She's an elementalist. I'm not used to this blade, but I've watched Master Soy wield his katana plenty of times up close. I won't let myself be outdone. I'm so confused at what kind of weapon they made. They said it was supposed to be small, so the person could use in emergency, so I'm guessing it's like a knife slash a small short sword. And so I don't know how that kind of equals out to watching Soy use his katana. A katana is a pretty long sword.
は
Ha! That's swordplay. It reminds me of that time I battled against Master Soy. So this person admires him as well. Okay, that is super strange that just watching someone else be able to do some sword moves kind of like Soy, she's able to instantly tell that's Soy's moves and that Soka admires Soy. I will not lose! Alright, well, now we're battling against the magical beast. Let's see how well we do. Let's see, let's deal with these guys nice and quick for Christmas. Yeah, I'm like, still, how many more days is there till Christmas?
皆さんのおかげです
Like, Christmas is still ambiguous right now. Is it in a few days? Is it still a week or a couple weeks away? Like, I'm just guessing this event is in December. And so we still have no exact time frame. Also, I'm a little surprised that we haven't seen any other characters really show up in this event. Like, we had a lot of guest cameos in the beginning, but then they slowly disappeared. Like Kavel and his party. And we saw a little bit of Shion and Benimaru in the beginning. Like, I want to see more of Benimaru and Soy's reaction to gonna get some gifts. Powerful Romance, Part 1. Phew! The blade's still in good shape. The foundation of this weapon is incredible. It speaks volumes about Sir Karob's skill.
だけど
But these magical beasts just keep coming. There's no way we can deal with all of them.
聞いてくれ
Listen up. About that. Remember how Kavel told you about the love potion mushrooms? Well, these magical beasts have become stimulated after inhaling some of those spores. So those mushrooms actually exist? Yeah, I was surprised too. The male beasts have come down to claim food and territory so they can provide for their new mates and soon-to-be infants.
つまり
So they're acting out of pure instinct. No wonder they're so tough.
ふむ
If we don't get rid of the mushrooms that's causing this, there will be no end.
だからさ
I'll handle things down here. The rest of you need to find and get rid of that mushroom. Kavel and the others will guide you to the place where they might sprout. But man, for them to sprout at a time like this, these mushrooms are usually really rare, you know? I'll guide you, but please don't use the love po. I have no intention of using it.
あれ
Huh?
そうね
Me neither. If I used such a thing to make him fall in love with me, I'd only disappoint father.
そっか
That's great, but geez, you had me so worried. Kavel.
それは
Hey, it's true those mushrooms actually exist. One of them just happened to sprout at the worst time.
ところで
By the way, who's Momoji's father?
ああ
Oh, it's Hikaru. I'm guessing they're shocked, surprised, can't believe it. It's like, Hikaru? Mating? We can't believe it! Or probably it's a scary thing to kind of be around someone that's Hikaru's offspring. What? Yeah, they can't believe that he's actually made a kid.
どうだべ
If you're going up the mountain, then I'll clean and polish your blades in the meantime. They're gifts after all, right?
ええ
You have my gratitude, Sir Karobe.
うーん
I wonder how everyone here views father. Yeah, she doesn't know that people kind of fear her father for his training regimen. I'm pretty sure Kavel and the other guy have both been trained by Hikaru. And probably also... Damn, I really forget her name sometimes. Hold on. Let's look at it real quickly. Eren. I'm pretty sure they all got trained by Hikaru, but mainly the other two. Like, can you guys defeat Hikaru? And then they probably couldn't and got whooped.
はい
I've been washing mine with water magic, but I'd be grateful if I could leave it in the hands of a master like you.
お願いします
Please look over mine as well.
おう
You can leave the town to us. Since you're going to the forest, you might as well gather some nuts for the decorations or some fruit for the cakes.
はい
Okay.
そういや
I heard Momoji's reason earlier, but why did the rest of you decide not to use the love potions?
はい
The magical beast accidentally inhaled the spores and became stimulated. However, their courtship actions are still being driven by their own basic instincts.
え
If we intentionally used a love potion, that would make us lesser than magical beast.
そうですわ
I agree.
え
In this country, we have a custom of training to become stronger in order to make someone fall for you.
は
What kind of hardcore custom is that? Since when has that been around? I love to hear about that. I bet it was Lady Momoji and Sir Hikaru who came up with it.
ちょっと
No, it all started because of your message.
Hi.
Brother, I have a message from Lady Albus.
ま
What?
え
It says, Lord Benimaru, I have made up my mind.
Hi.
I intend to defeat Lady Momoji in battle and take the right to be your wife for myself. But in the worst case scenario, I could always be your concubine. Anyway, I refuse to give up, so prepare yourself. Since you challenged me like that, I was hoping to defeat you and win Lord Benimaru's heart.
ベニマルお前としてはどう思っているんだ
What do you think about it?
やれやれ
Honestly, I feel this is all going too fast. But one thing I can say for sure is that one spouse is all I like to have. Well, looks like there won't be a harem then.
はい。
Very well. Then I accept Albus's challenge and win the title of becoming your wife, Lord Benimaru. What shall we do, Great Rimuru?
うーん。
I guess it's fine. I don't want them to have a duel or anything, but they're free to do whatever it takes to woo him. Very well, then I shall.
うん。
Since we're not allowed to have an actual duel, if I wanted to win Lord Benimaru's heart with my powers, I would have to level up into an overwhelmingly strong Majin. The other option would be
ええ。
using this event as an opportunity to enamor Lord Benimaru with your charms, right? No wonder you're so enthusiastic.